Hello gorgeous people, hi, my name is Faith. I'm a pharmacist, a clinical pharmacist working and living in the United Kingdom, and I share pharmacist related content and sometimes hair videos. So if you're interested in content like that, or you've liked what you've seen on my channel so far, please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, turn on your notifications, leave a comment, anything, interact, engage. Today's video is a triple whammy. So I will be talking about pros and cons of being a locum pharmacist today. I will also be showing and sharing with you honest and raw and real what I earned in a month as a locum pharmacist, and I will also be giving all my giveaway details. So I have to preface this video with the fact that I'm actually fully employed. So I only locum because I'm out of the community pharmacy system, and I would like to just keep my feet in there because it changes so rapidly, and I would like to keep up with all the changes just in case by happenstance I find myself working in community, or just need to know, because where I work at the moment, we work hand in hand with community, though I'm not based in community. So I do work in community pharmacy every now and then, but I am full-time employed, so I am not a full-time locum, just a disclaimer. But I will share with you what I've learned so far, because I've been doing locum jobs here and there in the last few months, or at least a year now. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. So the first thing I'll be sharing are the pros and cons of being a locum. So if you want to go into full-time locuming, it's an absolutely amazing thing to do. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally would not do it long term, but it depends on you and what your long-term goals or your long-term plans are. But locuming is a good way to maximize income and maximize your time. The first pro is that you are self-employed, so you don't have any holiday allowances or sickness time, or you don't have any laws governing what you do with your holiday or your sicknesses. So if you fall sick, it's fine, though you need to do the right thing and call and let them know on time so they can find out another pharmacist to cover your shift. But if you call in sick, that's absolutely fine, and you can stay at home. You just won't be paid for the day, and you can always decide when you want to go on holiday. So I know a lot of companies, a lot of community pharmacy businesses restrict when people can go on holiday. So Christmas is a busy time of the year, so they don't want you to be going on holiday. But as a locum, you can do that. You make your own decision. You want to take the entire month of December off, that's all up to you, and that's well and good. Nobody's going to ask you about that. What you should remember though, and I will mention that in one of the cons, there's a con about this. There are no commitments, so you're not tied to any commitments or any contracts except when you have agreed to work a shift. There are absolutely no commitments to the company as a whole. You go in, you're independent staff, you're self-employed, you work on your own terms for the most part, but you always need to remember that you need to comply with the code of ethics of being a pharmacist as stipulated by the General Pharmaceutical Council. There are no targets. You don't have any targets. So I remember working in community and being told things like, we need to complete 5 medicines use reviews today, we need to complete 100 NMSs tomorrow, by the end of this week we need to have hit our target of 300 MURs, we need to get 1 million prescriptions coming through those doors, we need to make sure we recruit many customers to sign up to us, we need to XYZ and this, that, the other. Because you're with these companies, you have an obligation to do these things because they are what drives a business, and if the business is not going well, you don't get paid. But as a locum, you're independent and you can decide whether you want to do those things or not. I personally like to help the teams that I work with, and if there's any targets they need to reach and I'm feeling great that day and I feel like I can do it, I help them out. But you don't have to. It's all up to you, but I would just recommend be a good person, all right? Help the teams. The last thing I have to say about being a locum that's a pro is that you get to manage your own time. So you get to decide whether you're working on weekends, you get to decide whether you're working 2 days a week, you get to decide what your rota looks like, you get to decide whether you're working night shifts, day shifts, you get to decide everything, manage your own time, and you need to be very organized to do this properly and not go crazy. But it's definitely a pro. Let's move on to the cons of being a locum. So There's nothing that's good that doesn't have its bad sides, but depends on how you see it. This may not be that terrible for you. So the first one, in line with what I mentioned in the pros, is that you don't have any holiday or sickness allowances. So if you manage your time and decide to go on holiday for a month, just know that you're not being paid for an entire month. If you go sick, you don't get paid for the day. So whatever time that you have to take off, you need to have accounted for it in what you've worked through the year, or however you want to manage that. So just know that it's going to be a loss in terms of you don't get money, but if you've already made up enough money in the year, then I don't see that as a problem. But yeah, you don't get paid for holidays or sicknesses like you would get paid for if you're in full-time employment, or if you're at least employed by somebody. The other thing, and this is my personal reason why I won't go full-time locuming, is that there's no career development. So I'm big on career growth. I'm big on professional development. I'm big on, you know, ensuring that I'm improving myself. As a locum, you can always improve yourself by doing external courses, and you can do different things to help to improve your skills, but you're not in a setting that you feel like you can climb up a ladder, or you have a trajectory that you're trying to get to. So it's not very structured, so you're just doing the same thing. It can feel very monotonous. That's another con. It can feel very, very monotonous, where you're doing the same thing day in, day out, every day. So which is why if I had to do it full time, it would only be a short-term thing for me. You have to be a super organized person. If you're not organized, you might struggle, and one way to combat this is to register with an agency that can help you to manage all these things that come with being a locum. But you need to be a super organized person if you want to handle everything yourself. And if you're not super organized, you might have a few hiccups here and there. So that's one con of being a locum pharmacist. And the last con of being a locum pharmacist is that you have to manage your own diary. So you have to know when you would want to work. You have to make sure you go out there and fish out those shifts. You need to find them, you need to negotiate, you need to make sure they're booked, because if you stay in bed all day and you don't book your shift, you're going to not be making any money, and that's not going to look good for you. You've got bills to pay, I'm sure, as an adult, and you want to make sure that you are earning money. So you have to make sure you go out there and find those shifts. They're not already set out for you. One way to combat this is, if you find a pharmacy where you like, you can speak to a rota coordinator and, you know, just plan in advance with them, and you know, just let them know, I would like to do every Monday and Tuesdays with you. So at least you know that even if you don't go out to look for shifts, you're working Mondays and Tuesdays regardless in a certain place, and they will pay you for that work that you've done. So these are the pros and cons that I have of being a locum pharmacist. If you have any more to share, please share them in the comment section. I will be there to chat with you and see what your thoughts are. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed this part of this video. Now let's move on to the next part, which is a juicy one, which I believe you guys are probably waiting to hear about. So I'm going to talk about the giveaway at this point. So what does this giveaway entail? This giveaway has been a long time coming. I've really been wanting to give away something on my channel or even on my Instagram, because I've actually quite enjoyed interacting with you guys, and I just feel I need to give someone something as a Christmas, New Year gift, just something, just thank you for engaging with me on my platforms. So this giveaway is going to be for the giveaway is going to be for £100, and that will be converted to any currency if you're in any other part of the world. So if you're in Nigeria, as I know I've got quite a lot of Nigerian viewers, I will convert that to Naira and send it to your account. But if you're in the UK, you can get that in pounds. If you're in America, you can get it in dollars. Wherever you're located, that money is going to be converted and sent to you in the equivalent amount. And the second thing I would be giving away is actually an hour-long video call session with someone who would like to ask me questions. Okay, so if you literally want to just sit me down and grill me about what I know and what I can advise about working as a pharmacist in the UK, or what to do about being a pharmacist, or anything pharmacist related, or even if it's not pharmacist related and you feel like I can help, I can gift you an hour of my time. How to enter this giveaway? Follow me on my Instagram. Ensure that you're following me on my Instagram. I'll leave the handle on the screen. It's faith__a, so double underscores. I'll leave it on the screen. And you need to also ensure that you're subscribed to my channel. And once you've done that, leave a thumbs up comment under this video. and I will be sure to announce the giveaway winner in about a week from when this video goes out. So share this video with anyone who you would like to enter this giveaway. Share it to all your platforms if you feel like you want people to see this video. Hopefully, as this channel grows, I will do more, just anything that you guys will feel like you would benefit from me. So thank you so much for engaging with my channel and my content. And now let's move on to the next part of this video, which is another one that I think is juicy and you guys probably want to know. So how much did I earn as a locum pharmacist? So I'm going to be showing you my locum earnings in the month of November 2021, which is 2 months ago. So again, disclaimer, I'm full-time employed, so I only locum on my days off. I don't locum all the time. So yeah, I locum mainly to keep my feet in community pharmacy and learn the ins and outs and find out what's still going on there and what's changed, which will help me in my current job actually, and it will also help me stay in the loop. And also, the little extra money is good. It's actually good. So you'll find out about that shortly. If you want to know what I've earned in the month of November 2021, stay tuned. So I'm going to be showing you my Locate a Locum app. So hopefully that should be on the screen somewhere now if I'm able to figure it out. If not, then you just need to listen to me and I'll put the figures on the screen. So in November, I worked 2 locum shifts, one on the 24th and one on the 27th of November 21. And as you can see here, it says I've worked those shifts because they record that you've actually worked, just in case you need to chase up payments or anything of that sort. So for this shift I did on the 24th, I worked at a company called Pharmacy, and I worked from 8:30 to 6 p.m. and I was paid £45 per hour that I worked, and I earned a total of £405 for the day. And I have to stress that I did have a lunch break for that day. I believe it was about half an hour. So the £405 was for 9 hours. So the next shift I worked was at a company called Boots. That was a locum job, and it was £48 per hour from 9 o'clock till 5:30. It was a Saturday and I had a lunch break as well, and I earned £408 on that day. So in the entire month for 2 shifts I earned £813. I would say for 2 days that is not bad at all. So let's say on average I end up paying taxes of about £100 after taking out expenses and everything. I'm left with about £713 to myself. So that's not bad income as well. This is why I say locuming can be a way to maximize your earnings, and it's really good extra money. If you want to do it, go for it. It's a good way to make a lot of money, but just make sure that you're doing things the right way. My next video coming up will tell you everything that you must do to be a successful locum pharmacist in the UK. So stay tuned for that video. If you're just starting out and you want to do locuming for some time, or you're just leaving an employment and you want to try locuming out for some time, I have everything listed in that video that will be coming up soon that you need to do to ensure that you are a successful locum pharmacist. Leave me a comment if you have anything to say about this video. Leave me a thumbs up if you like the video. Share this video to anyone you feel like would like to see it. And thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.